Well, good morning back to Freckle Farms and the Hinterland. The boat's just unloaded this morning. They've got this harvester in. They said I can give it a bit of a test. I don't think we have our crops ready yet. I think they're ready tomorrow or next month, but our new water tanker's in. Needed a water tanker for the sheep, and this is the one we got. It's about 3,000 litres. Lizard ZJV. It's got some weird like snow turf tyres on it. Definitely going to be coming back for that, but I'm going to rent this thing out today. If our field, we'll take it down there and see if our field needs doing anyway. And yeah, if it's any good, we may purchase it. We're going to have to get ourselves a harvester soon enough. I want to try and get ourselves a little bit more land first. I don't know. What is it? The Bison Gigant Z060. It's 5 meter wide header. The one we had last time was only, I think it was 4.2. Doesn't unpack, that's it. It's just all internal. She's old, she's used, but being looked after, like refurbed or something. That steering wheel being off centers, it's a little bit bad on my OCD. Needs to be like there, or there. Maybe even there. There? Just doesn't seem right. We can adjust the header in and out, up and down. Pretty cool. Only does 8 when it's going, but it is a bit of a wider header, so I don't know the capacity of it. As I said, it's got a 5 meter header, diesel, got a cab, which means we got AC. No more dust particles up our nose for 7 days after we've done our last harvest. Alright, so what do? Drop it down. Don't need to unfold anything. See what we get. Heidi started, we have skipped ahead a month and a half too, so sorry about that. It was all snowy, nothing to do. Heidi threw her potatoes in. She must have done half the field yesterday, half the field today. Because it looks all weird, half's done and half's not. What are we at? 3, 4, maybe it's about a 5,000 litre. I'm not really fussed about the straw this time. I'll just turn it off and spray it. We just don't have the machinery to sort with that yet, and we've got nothing that we can use it for. I do want to get some more trees down because I really want to buy ourselves the next piece of land. I think it's about time we expanded. We're 5 months in now. Also, our sheep arrived. I'll run over there and show you. I forgot about that. That's why I got us the water tanker. I'll just leave this here for a second. I can wait. Got ourselves a water tanker because we have to have water for the sheepies. We got 10 sheep. They're looking all cute. Hey buddy. Meh. Yeah, looking cute. They're loving life. I think we got 10. Should have. Oh, there's 11. We got one for free. Our loading dock is missing still. What else did we do? Oh yeah, we had a little hut put in over here. Now if there's any hikers want to come down, they can chill. There's like a little grill out the front. They can come and have a feed. If it works. There you go. Grilling up some sausages. Not too bad at all. Come back and have them for lunch, I think. Yeah, it's like our house, but there's some trees through the roof that we've got to clear out. Basic. Looks like it's made out of pallets, but it's watertight. It's going to be warmer. And if people want to lease it, rent it, got to shut the door. There is no toilet in there yet, so we'll probably have to put like a portaloo or something out. That's it. We're starting to get it done. That was cheap. Didn't cost us much at all. We also have to find ourselves a stump grinder, and we're going to have to mow again because we need to get this silage filled back up. I think if we can do a few trees today, I won't do them all on camera, but we'll get them done. If I can clear some of those trees off to the side just there, that means we can extend our field out for the next harvest. And also the wood from that should get us a fair amount of cash to go towards getting ourselves that land. So I am still keen on buying that land next to us if Heidi does. But I'm really keen on buying that land behind us, like straight ahead, just for the fact that we can put in a cow barn. We can put in a bigger chicken coop, and then maybe put out, tidy up around here a little bit. But for now, we are just going to harvest this, so I will bring you back when we get filled up, and we'll see how we go, what we can get out of it now. See you then. Right, so I've been up and sold one trailer load from the harvester. There is another trailer loader left in the silo. And we've only got one row left to do, so I thought I'd get that. Where are we? Oats. I hope they're here. I dropped them. There we go. Got 5,000 litres, so I'm not sure how much is in the combine at the moment. Probably more than that, so we may have to go on the load and then come back. It's not too bad. Does the job. Let's just finish this row. I don't think it's all going to fit regardless, but any excess we can just put straight back into the silo anyway. At least this job's done and dusted and finished, and we don't have to worry about it. This is definitely a little ripper. A little bit slower than expected, but it holds about 5,000 litres or something like that. 5.2, I think it was. Yeah, it's a toss-up, the class that I want to get. That's got no cab. So I was looking at getting this 26 grand or 36 grand. That holds 6,500 litres though. Head is a bit bigger. Yeah, I think the class might have to be the way to go. A little bit better. Try and find ourselves one of them now, so we'll have to jump on the auction sites and check on the mainland and see if anyone's got one for sale. I've got to find one that'll do, hopefully, do straw. I mean, corn. Nope. Nope. Well, that sucks. That one does, but it's 89 grand. That one doesn't even do it. Dang. Can't get any corn harvesters these days. I think the trailer will fill up. I don't think it'll take it all. Sucks being right. Dang it. That's okay. That should be another $8,000 or so sitting there, so that's going to bring us up around 50. Then we just got to try and find another 20,000 roughly to get ourselves some land. Yeah, look at the field. She's done little bits and little bits. Like, it's a bit weird, but hopefully tomorrow that'll all flourish back. She did say she's going to need it fertilized and said she'd give us 3 grand and pay for the fertilizer for both fields. She said she normally pays about 4 grand for that piece to get done if people are supplying their own fertilizer. And maybe we could take her up on that offer and see how much we actually use. And if it's less than 1,000, next time we'll say, hey, we'll just do the 4 grand deal. Here we go. Really fell off the bloody edge. Let's go and see what we can get for this. Oh, can we tow our water cart back at the same time? I'm not sure if the hitch will line up, but I'm not really game to try and line up a hitch out there on that wharf either. There's 50, but we need 79. Not bad at all. That was definitely worth it that time around. Last time we didn't get as much. Alright, let's go and load up some trees and check on these sheep, see how they're going. We got a couple of the 35 meter spruces on the back of this at the moment. Not very well stacked. If we stacked it a bit neater, we probably could have got 3, but 2.5. See what we get. 13 grand. That's the best price for trees it's been so far. I think we best try and cut like 4 more, 6 more down, get them up here as soon as we can. That would definitely be enough cash to get us a little bit of money in the bank and some land. So yeah, let's get back down and chop a couple more. Got another big load heading up. This is the second one I've done. I recorded the other one, but I forgot to press record. So yeah, we've almost got enough cash to get ourselves some land. This should put us over. There's 2 big trees and the small 25 meter one on top. Stacked it a bit neater, so we'll see what we get this time. 13 grand again. So that's definitely enough. Yeah, we've got enough to buy that land. So I might duck in over here, have a chat with Heidi, and we'll get this land sorted, I reckon. How you doing, buddy? Just looking at buying plot number 39, please. I was going to say buy plot number 31, but I'm not sure if you want to sell it yet. So 39 it is today. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's fix it up, push it into the computer, and I'll come back in 5 minutes. We'll go and say hello to the cows. Alright, so she's going to sort that out for us. How you doing, Bessie? Little baby, only 7 months old. Health is looking not too good. Do you guys need some food? Are they not feeding you? You better be getting fed. Alright, let's see what happens, hey? Hopefully she presses the buttons in a minute and we get doot 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 and our money disappears. And we can go down there and mark out our new territory. Looks like that just went through, so we'll go and check 79,800. We all good? Thanks, mate. Woohoo! I think she thinks I'm a little bit weird. Get excited. Very easily. So let's head down there. I still will clear out some more trees. I'll probably do the rest off camera just to clear out that side area there. We are going to plant some more in. I wouldn't mind planting some alongside the road and away from the fields a little bit more so we can widen some of them. And then there is some areas in this new field that is near roads and stuff, so I'll show you that in a second. Let's see here and here, probably not that big enough to put in a field, but I was sort of thinking from here down could be used for animals and stuff, and then up here we could probably put in two fields about the same size as that one. I don't know. We're going to find out though, right? So that field's probably a little bit more than half, so we'll probably just do the same thing, come down about this far, go all the way across, and then we'll just cut it in the middle, and that way we don't have fields that are way too big for the machinery that we have. So obviously we haven't upgraded and got any bigger stuff, and we're trying to keep this sort of vintage, smallish, old schoolish style, make it more fun. But that's looking better. Look at the sunlight coming through there now. Field is no longer dark. It's a good thing. Alright, so what I'm going to do is jump into construction, landscaping and painting. You might use concrete or something like that. And we're going to come along and find the edges of our fields. He's going to run onto this road anyway. So I think our land ends like that. That's a bit crooked there, but at least we're going to get a rough idea. I'm not going to do it all the way up near the roads because obviously it's might give people the wrong idea and they'll start scooting down the wrong tracks, get lost. Only for us. And once we're finished and worked out where our edges are, we can just come along and use the tile and reseed it. But it's basically just so we know where we can build up to, because you don't want to build right up, especially your crops right up to your farm edge, because half the time that happens, you can't access them. It's done. You have to buy the land next to you to be able to use them. I do this even though it's a little bit messy sometimes. I just try and run a straightish edge. And I mean, when you do this on your big fields, like in Western Wilds and No Man's Land, it actually becomes a good road. You just go a few squares wider, and then you've got roads. So that comes up here, in here too. We'll keep it straight. That's it there, I think, right on the edge. And our land should go right along down here. Very touchy sometimes, so yeah, you definitely don't want to, and you can do this with a lawnmower as well if you wanted to. This one here I'll probably turn into a proper track. But for now it's just marking out our perimeters, making sure that we keep everything in the lines. You will find that when you mow, you probably can mow further past this to the left. But if it was a crop or something, you can't do anything with that. Like it just gets stuck there. It'll let you plant it, it'll let you fertilize it, it'll let you cultivate it, but it won't let you harvest it sometimes. So just be mindful of that. That's probably far enough for us to come down. Maybe a little bit more just so we get a nice straight edge. So now we have to try and find ourselves a plough that works on the back of this tractor. We're going to have to save ourselves up some cash first, because this is costs us a little bit of cash to do this. $2 a square. I usually go that size to make it like road size, but that would cost us a fortune to get all that done. So yeah, that's where our land ends. So if we buy this land, we get all of this and this. So here we could probably bring our field out a little bit further. But here, as you can tell, we have heaps of room. So, you know, we can knock some of these trees down in here and put some tents along there. Same as here, I will clear out probably all these big pines. And we'll plant some more littleish trees. let's have a look and see what plows are available that will run on this tractor. Or cultivators that have got the... We could probably run... Not a lot. We could run that. That's 12 horsepower. That's 85. Yeah, we're pretty much only going to have this. That's only like not even a meter wide. That is going to take a long time. Might try and chance it with the Rabe. This thing here, the field creator one. Half the time the horsepower doesn't mean the horsepower either. Like I've had some that said 300 and 180 horsepower tractor ran it. So I think we just save up a little extra cash for that. And you know, I'll drop another couple of trees and get more of this area cleared out. It's starting to look good. I'm thinking for now I might leave like this little one, this one. I was going to leave this one. Actually, we'll probably leave that one because we're not going to come any further down than the silage pit. Might leave that one and just take out these bigger chunky ones that are fully grown. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are left. This one I should be able to chop down now because we own the land. But we can't do anything until we get ourselves a stump grinder or get someone in to grind the stumps, because I don't think there is any stump grinders that are vintage or... I mean, that's old school. I'll have to have a look in the mod hub and see if there's anything I can use as a stump grinder that's sort of older style. But we'll get there. If we can't, we'll hire somebody in and turn around and not watch what they're doing. Because we don't see that it's not vintage. Yeah, that's us. Wicked. I'm stoked. Super stoked. I'm actually thinking I might cultivate this field if we can today. I can always do these trees when it's not on camera. But I would love to cultivate this field. There is a stump there that annoys me too. We've got to get rid of that. And it looks like our grass is ready to go as well. So that's something that we can look at doing a little bit later. Maybe tomorrow even. Make sure it's totally ready. We get to dump some of that into the sheep. We'll probably keep a little bit of it in our silo. But I'm definitely not gonna. I want to mow that whole new field. That's a lot of grass, a lot of feed for the animals, and it's a lot of silage. It can help us get a bit better equipment. So we might do some of that as well. Might have to look at purchasing something a little bit bigger than the little John Deere. But for now, if we have to use it, it'll get it done, and will give us tons of grass for the sheep. We've only got 11. There's going to be 12 there maybe in a month or so. So they will get more and more, but at the same time they will start producing more wool. And that will help us pay for more things, like help. It's just grass and water for them, so sort of the wool's free. Once you sell enough wool to cover the cost of the sheep, everything after that is free. So a little bit of gas in the mower, a little bit of work to pick it up, and we're laughing. So yeah, there's always that little bit left on the side. That's why I want to extend it out by another 3 to 6 meters if possible, like right up against the silo. Well, not right up against it, but and also that silage pit was very cheap, so it shouldn't be too hard to have that moved or put another one in. Now we have that spare land over here. It might have messed up the ground a little bit underneath it, so we'll have to check on that before we do it. It does look like it's sort of flattened it off, but it shouldn't be enough to upset the harvester or the cultivator when it comes time to doing it there. Doesn't look like it's leveled out too bad actually. But yeah, we sort of want to try and keep enough room so there's like a walkway or a driveway to the bridge as well, so we can't go all the way down. But even for now, if we can just bring it out another 2 rows of the cultivator width, and maybe even at the front here we can go a little bit further down towards the road, like sort of just to about here. We'll have to double check that next time when we're using the harvester to make sure we have enough turnaround space as well. Because as nice as it is to have nice big fields, or as big as we can, pain in the butt if you've got no room to put machinery. This doesn't like I'm hitching sometimes. There we go, got it. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't like shooting and spitting it out. What can we do? I'm thinking I might duck up and grab that mower and just start going around the outskirts of our field, picking up some stuff. And I think the mowers I'm looking for, to get a mower you're looking at 6 to 15 grand, or we can buy that little one. So you got that one there for 15 grand. We should be able to run that because we've got 80 horsepower. But that one there, that's even more horsepower and it's smaller. More horsepower and it's smaller. So that one, 1.4 meters, 24 horsepower. I think this is the one that Daggerwin used to use a fair bit. Not sure what the partition does. No idea. But I'm not, yeah. That'll be perfect when we were starting out, but I think we're going to sort of look at something like this one here. That's 6.2 meters. There's sort of nothing that's even close for that money. 3.5 more horsepower than we need to have. That's 7 meters. That's 50 grand. So yeah, I think we're going to save up and we'll buy the bigger one. But for now, I'm going to duck up, grab the ride on, and I'll see you back when we're doing some laps. So I was thinking about getting that other big mower, and then I'm like, I've got nothing to pick the grass up with. So unfortunately, I think this time around we're just going to have to go old school with this little thing, because it's super handy. It picks the grass up anyway. Yes, it does take longer, but if I used the big one and had to pick up all this grass with a shovel, it would be even longer. So I think for now I'm just going to be on the struggle bus with this thing. I'm not going to make any of you sit through this at all. I'm just going to try and get as much done before the rain hits as I can. It does hold 4,000 litres, I think, in this little cart. So when it's time, you know, we can just take it over to the silage pit. We'll probably go dump, you know, the first 5 or 6, maybe not that many, maybe the first 2 or 3 for the sheep. I'm not sure how much they need. That's something that we'll definitely do. We'll go and make sure the sheep are filled up first, and then everything else can go into the silage pit or into the silo, and then we can use our trailer to empty it all into the silage pit once we've got a bit more stashed. But I think we're going to end up with a fair bit of grass out of this, because we're only going up and down once and around the perimeter here, and we're almost full. So there we go, we are full. So we'll throw this. This takes a fair while to empty, unfortunately, but we'll start dumping this into the sheep. We've already got some wool there, and we've got some more eggs from the chickens. But I think the next thing we'll start saving up for is to either we'll get some more chickens in a bigger pen. The sheep are fine to stay here, they're not in the way of anything. So then let me dump it here out of this thing. Might not have a good trigger. Well, I guess we're throwing it all into the silo, and then we can take it from the silo in our trailer. Jolly good. Well, that's probably where we're going to leave this episode. Come back next time. We'll probably have the grass all done. And, actually, no, the trigger wasn't on. Probably hopefully have all the grass done. The sheep should have full food storage. Nice, clean paddocks. And, hopefully a silage pit with another 30,000-40,000 litres in there. Who knows? There you go, sheepies. It's going to be a while, but eat up. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day and keep safe. And we will see you on the next one.